It's 7 a.m. on Friday, August 19th, 2022. I'm staying at the Breakers, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's the Palms building. That's the registration building over there. After that is the Sailfish building. That's where our property begins over there at the Sailfish building. Then there's the registration, then there's the Palms. That's how you know it's the Palms building. And then there's the Courtyard Marriott, and further to the right, but this building is in the way, is the Paradise Breakers building. I think that's the end of the property. Also there's across the street, that's Breakers Dunes. We have access to all of these pools. That's the only one, the Dunes, with the 8-foot pool. The other ones go up to, I think, 5 feet. Some of them are even smaller. I thought I'd start here because this is where I spend my morning before the kids get up. I have 2 teenagers. I sit here at Jabo's Pizza, which is also combined with, can't see in there, combined with the ice cream place, Ben & Jerry's. These tables are disgusting. They don't get cleaned. I don't really enjoy sitting here, but I'm gonna pause this. So there was people walking by hearing me talk to myself. Walking to the corner, Ben & Jerry's, and around the corner is Starbucks, the Papa's, breakfast place. There's the Breakers Paradise building. I'm about to cross the street. Here we go, crossing the street. It's about, I want to say 7:30 in the morning. These are the side rooms. They're called Ocean View because you can see the ocean from your room. It's down here. This is, I don't know, I call it the alleyway. I'm from New York. I'm actually from New Jersey, but originally New York. It gets very, very windy in here. You can walk down here, go to the pools, go to the beach. The beach is just so close. It's wonderful. Really super windy. Give you a look at the back before we go up to our room. Show you the elevators. We were very lucky because we missed a lot of the rain. It happened overnight. A lot of the time, I didn't know until we got here that June to December, I think, is hurricane season, but we've been very fortunate. It is going to rain all day today. This is our last full day. We leave tomorrow in the morning. We're leaving out of Myrtle Beach International on Spirit. So I'll give you a look from the back. There's plenty of these little shower things, which are wonderful. They're kind of scattered around. When you're first here, they can be hard to find. This is the gorgeous beach. The water is so warm. It's just amazing. People sit out here and have their coffee. The water is beautiful. The sand is beautiful. Everything is beautiful here. I don't want to go home. And we'll turn around, and that right there is the Paradise building. Then we have the brand new Marriott Courtyard. And that's my building, the Palms. Registration is the little short building. Registration has the water slides. After registration is Sailfish. That's where our property ends. I don't think I've been there, but Sailfish has a tiny pool. Registration has the water slides. Our building has a nice small pool. I think it goes to 5 feet, and 2, what are those called with the hot water? Hot tubs. I haven't gotten in the hot tubs, but the pool is wonderful. The pool is warmer than the pool next door. There's a nice pool also over here. It's a little bigger, has lounge chairs in it. Then there's areas for, kids to play and also adults to play. All right, we're gonna go back there. I'll take you through the elevator. So continuing, just walked from down there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to merge my videos now. came back up toward the street. For those who smoke, that's the designated smoking area, but you can also sit right here. No one bothers you. They also go across the street. You find a few of them. They're hidden around. This is the Palms building. That fountain is usually on. Going right in. This is the lobby. That is Harbor Gift Shop. Haven't gone in there. Rusty Reel. It's in the back. Over here. I'm gonna pause if anyone comes around. Press the button. So that's the Rusty Reel right there. It wasn't great. I mean, it's convenient that it's right here. My daughter paid $13.50 for a chicken sandwich. It wasn't, she liked it, but I got nachos, poolside nachos, ate them there. They pack your stuff to go. There's 3 elevators. We have not had any issues at all with these elevators. They come pretty quickly. Even at the busy times, you're not waiting here more than a few minutes. This one is the biggest elevator, and that's the front of the building again. Then there's 2 smaller ones over here. Just waiting. Oh, this one might be here. They're not the cleanest elevators, but they're okay. Oh, this one's 2. Thank you. I'm on 6. This is the elevator. Got some advertisements. That's the place across the street. Haven't been there either. Rusty Reel. What they offer. I had a drink. What did I have? Mango. Floor 6. Something. Here's my floor. It's hard to keep all these floors clean because people come in and out of them with the, you know, from the beach or the pool. No, I got really lucky. This is the front, the back. We have an ocean front view room, which means it's the back of the building. If you exit the elevator and go the other way, there's all those ocean view rooms, which is the side of the building. I've heard these running. I haven't used them. I just don't want to do laundry on vacation ever, although I've washed a lot in the kitchen sink. So we go this way, and all of the rooms over here are facing the back, which is ocean front. Nicer view. We got really lucky and got this one closest to the elevator. You leave your garbage and towels outside. It's very easy to enter the room. We got our wristband here. And you just show the wristband and it opens. I'm gonna pause again before we go in. I know my kids are sleeping. Okay, so I just went in the room and confirmed there are 2 teenagers sleeping in the queen beds in this first room, the bedroom, the real bedroom. There's a room in the back with a pull-out bed, like a fold-down out of the wall Murphy bed. So we're gonna go in, but I'm not gonna really show you the beds because we have people sleeping in them. So this is the first room. Please excuse any mess. Got the 2 beds. Big, beautiful dresser, holds a lot of stuff. Nice TV. Got a light over there, light also to my right. Big giant mirror. This is where we're putting all of our shoes. Everything just gets dropped on that dresser. And we go through this door. This is a beautiful bedroom. Just gonna show you the top of it. Oops. Right there. Nice bedroom. There's a nightstand in between those beds with more storage space. And we come through here, and we're at the kitchen and also the bathroom to my right. Closing the door. There's doors everywhere. It's wonderful. Okay, now they can't hear me. Right here is a closet. We've really just been putting dirty clothes in here. The safe is wonderful. Closet has a lot of room. This hotel room is not short on space. There's an ironing board. There's an iron. We haven't used it. Had the idea of that ironing board as extra table space, but we didn't need it. This is the bathroom. The bathroom is 2 separate rooms. Right here is just really small. It's so small here. If you're a large person, you might have more of a problem with this room. Look how tiny. It's just tiny. Anyway, we hang clothes here to dry, sometimes towels if we're not using the balcony. Kind of worried they'd blow away on the balcony, but nothing has blown away. It's a nice bathtub. I don't think we get really super hot water. I haven't really tried it, but we definitely get, a nice warm shower. We've had to ask for more toilet paper twice. We're just running through it. I don't know what that's about. Oh, here's another tip. So I am of the age where I had not had my period since last year, kind of just stopped, which I thought was great. But surprise, on our, I think, 3rd day here, and we're staying here 8 days, 7 nights, on our 3rd day here, had a full-blown period. So we went to the Dollar General, and there are no tampons. Everyone has bought the tampons. So there was plenty of maxi pads, all different kinds. I got the cheapest ones. This was only like $2.25, which was great. It'll do me for here. I'll just throw out what I don't need to save on packing space. So if you're gonna need tampons, you're gonna bring them or you're not gonna have them. So I really haven't been in the pool much other than the 1st and 2nd day. Same thing with the beach. We shipped ourselves a box. It cost me $15. I shipped it a week before we were supposed to be here, and it got here in 3 days. They did find it for us when we did arrive. I just put small stuff in it that we can throw out. I don't have to bring home. More towels. Wonderful, wonderful. Keep getting towels. It's great. That's the bathroom. I do have a little tiny issue with the sink. It's really high. It's very high. It's just like it comes up to my boobs. It's a little difficult for short people. I'm 5'4", and it's really high. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with the bathroom, the sink, anything. This is the kitchen. What a great kitchen. Terrific kitchen. We made the mistake of going right to Piggly Wiggly our first day here. We passed by the Dollar General. We passed right by the Dollar General. We shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna take off my jacket and be back in a second. It's getting warm in here. All right, so I had a sweat jacket on because I've been up since 6 a.m. having coffee, walking around, and it was cooler this morning. It's always cooler in the morning and overnight, and then it gets warm in the day. So back to the kitchen. Kitchen is wonderful. We made the mistake of going right to the Piggly Wiggly, which was great. You think this is a dishwasher at first, by the way, but of course it's the refrigerator. You don't get a dishwasher. Why would you get a dishwasher? So the Piggly Wiggly had that fruit for like $5. That was great. Got some bananas. Fruit you're not going to be able to get at the Dollar General, but you are going to spend more at the Piggly Wiggly. We bought the cream cheese. We bought bagels. That was a great buy. I think this was like $4, maybe $3. $3 for 4 bagels. We bought 2 sleeves of bagels. It's been great because we have that toaster. It's been wonderful. Here's our water bottles that we took on Spirit empty, and then we've been using them all week. That is leftovers from one of the restaurants. That orange juice is from Papa's across the street. Papa's is great. The only not wonderful thing about Papa's is you have to go through a couple of plates to find a clean plate. Same thing with the silverware. Other than that, Papa's is the best thing ever. I've never had such a good breakfast that comes with the hotel. So that's the fridge. We really haven't used this tiny freezer. My kids didn't even know there was a freezer. Oh, look at those little itty bitty ice cube trays. They're tiny. So this freezer is like, oh my God, 3 inches in height here. Haven't used it. What else can I tell you? The kitchen has everything. That is the microwave. It's a good size microwave. It's clean. The only thing that wasn't really clean when we got here was the silverware. This silverware tray can be found on the highest shelf above the sink. We put our snacks in there. The glasses are on the middle shelf. The mugs and plates are on the bottom shelf. Top shelf has a measuring cup and that tray. A couple of things in here were dirty. I don't think they really go through all of the stuff in the cabinets with the room changes. Here's your pans, pots and pans. Up there you have that. We didn't know you had silverware. We totally missed that on the top shelf. You have one Pyrex pan. And I think that was actually in a cabinet, but then we used it for the cookie dough pouch that we got at Dollar General when we did finally go to Dollar General on like our second or third day here. Dollar General is the place to go. You're not going to get fruit there, but you're going to get everything cheaper than the Piggly Wiggly. It's so funny saying that. If you're from New York or New Jersey and you have to say Piggly Wiggly, you have to smile or laugh when you say it. We don't have that. It's just a funny name. That works. The fan works. Everything worked here. There's really nothing under here. I mean, that could have even been used to hold clothes if we wanted to. There's nothing there. It's nice and big. Sink is great. The water is great. You get pretty warm water. We haven't really experimented with how hot the water gets. It probably gets hot. We took some butters from restaurants, and that's how we made the pouch cookie mix. It only needed butter and water. We didn't have to buy eggs. We didn't have to buy butter. This is dishes that I washed. We're just saving things like ketchup in case we need it. Can't open that door. I assume it's got something in it, like, I don't know, a hot water heater. Here's another door, goes to this room. This is like the second bedroom / living room. That bed comes out of the wall. It's filthy behind there, just as I expected it would be. Just really gross back there. But that's fine. Who cares about that? The beds are clean. The sheets are white. I read reviews like a maniac before we came here. Read reviews for a lot of hotels before I settled on this hotel. And yes, you might find stains on these white sheets, but they are clean. We did find one bed with one stain on it, and, you know, it's not a big deal. I have stained sheets at home. Some things you just can't get out, but they're clean. I did, when I came into the room first, like I said, like a maniac, I was, reading reviews, watching YouTube videos on travel tips and everything. We don't travel often. You come in the room, apparently, you set all your luggage in the tub, and then you check for bed bugs. So we did that. We checked nooks and crannies. We removed sheets. We didn't find anything, thankfully. And that's when we took out all of our luggage. There's a chair here. We have a good amount of outlets. No shortage of outlets. It's great. Here's another TV. This cabinet is wonderful. This drawer is gigantic. We put all of our bags and packing materials in that drawer. And you got this huge door here. As we create dirty laundry, we're just bagging it up and we're putting it here. These are things that have dried on the balcony. I'm kind of worried about things blowing away on the balcony, but nothing's blown away. If anything, it's blown, see that there? It's blown in onto the floor of the balcony, which good because we didn't lose it. So there's a couch. There's that bed that goes into the wall. Wouldn't even know it was there if you put it up. These are, we're using them as little tables. This switch, as you come into this room, it does nothing. We actually called and said the light didn't come on because we thought this was the switch. This switch does nothing. I have no idea. The light switch for this light here is over there. And then this one, I think you just put on right at the lamp. I don't know. Those are the two lights in this room. It's a nice couch. I also checked that for bugs and I didn't find anything. Didn't even know this was here. This is like our last full day here and I didn't even know about that. The storage in this room is wonderful. I couldn't be more happy with it. Looking back to the kitchen, got the table, got the 2 chairs. I mean, they could use being replaced. They're not the greatest things, but oh, here's another side window. Okay. So you open the door, and the thing about this door is if you close it too quickly, like we have been, you just kind of swing it, it opens. So you can't do that. You have to just close it and then walk away. So many times we've come back into this room and the door is open. And we're on the 6th floor, and you do get little gnats. I think they're called no-see-ums. You do get those little things this high. I don't know how high they go. I didn't think they'd come this high. I thought we could kind of just leave this door open. But I don't want the bugs coming in. Listen to that. Oh, how beautiful is that? It's an overcast day today. We've dried so many things out here. I've washed things in the sink. I brought some Dawn dish detergent with me to wash any items we need in the sink, even though we took enough here. I shouldn't have hung that there. Even though we took enough clothing here, we have had a need to wash things quickly in the sink. Oh, so it's raining. It started raining. This is our last day, and it's supposed to rain all day. I don't know what it is about these lifeguards, but they're few and far between. Look how you can't see another one down there. You can't see another one down there. This guy has been right in front of our hotel the whole time. He's moved around a little. That little house he's in actually has moved. It wasn't always there. It was over to the left a little more. But we have our own lifeguard. I feel like he's our own lifeguard, he or she. Which is great because I'm very nervous about, being in the ocean with the kids. And that little pool next to him in the sand, that is some kind of a drainage ditch, and it's full of bacteria. There's a sign, although it's like a huge lure for children. Children get in there until their parents realize there's a sign there saying that it's not safe. So just so you know, I saw that on the webcam. I didn't know what it was. You can see that on the hotel has a beach cam, a live feed. And I saw that. I had no idea what it was before we got here. So that's what that is. Just gorgeous down here. That's our pool. The hot tubs. Next door registration. The other next door, I like that pool a lot, and it's got the lounge chairs in it, which is really nice. So it's raining and I'm getting rained on. So I think that's everything. Let me just mention with our bags, we took Spirit. Again, can't do that. Just gotta close it, make sure it's closed. We did take Spirit here, and we did not pay any baggage fees. So I'm gonna open that giant drawer again with all of our stuff. I mean, this, like we saved everything since we've been here. This could be used to squash down your clothing, until it's really compact. I'm not throwing anything out until I know we don't need it. So what worked out best for us was beach bags. That's a beach bag. We have another beach bag that we've been using for the beach. So 3 of us came. 2 of us had a beach bag. I wasn't able to find another beach bag, so we did use a backpack. And I just wanted to make use of the space that they allow for a personal item on Spirit, which is 18 by 14 by 12, I think. So the beach bag does it great. The beach bag is actually a little bit bigger than 18, 14, 12. So I tied rope around it. I actually made at home with cardboard the exact size of the box that's at the airport that you're supposed to fit your bag in to make sure it fits. Otherwise you pay. So I made that at home. I thought that was amazing, except I realized at some point I'm not going to have that box here, because how do I take my box that I made on Spirit? I'm not going to have it here when I repack to go home. So I'm going to have to do the best I can. We tried not to really buy things here that we have to take home, any little toiletries or whatever. We just planned on throwing out. We're going to throw out some stuff just to not have to pack the bags up so well. So beach bags were great. You just have to make them slightly smaller. I used that rope. I also made it, like, probably can't see it. Oh yeah, I kind of rigged something on the top. I put like rope. I just kind of figured it out at home. I made it smaller on the top so it wasn't as big. Nobody really checked our size. We knew that it fit in the... Now, we came from Newark to Myrtle Beach, and we're going back the same way. I guess random people get flagged for, you know, real inspection through security, but for the most part, unless you're one of those lucky few, you're just going to go through security, and they're going to trust you that your bag fits, and you need to make that fit under the seat. I don't know what happens if, you know, you can't get your bag under that seat, and then they know that you didn't follow the rules. But we just went through. I could have probably stuffed these bags a little more, but I didn't want to take the chance. I made them exactly the size. I also wanted it to not be, you know, 16, 12, 10, and losing those cubic inches of space where, you know, you've lost that space. You could have fit more. So I wanted to make it exactly the size. And I did. It took some doing, but I did, and we didn't pay any extra baggage fees, which was wonderful. So beach bags are great. I think that's everything. If I think of any more, I'll splice in another video. Let me go figure out how to splice videos together. So everyone is now awake. They've left this front bedroom. This is the room. Again, excuse the mess, please. So you get about 2 or 3 feet of wall space over there. There's nothing there. Then the bed and another bed. These are nice sized beds. Me and 2 teenagers were here, and 2 of us slept in a bed. 1 of us got the bed all to themselves. This thing is amazing. Didn't even use that space under there. We've got a drawer, and then we've also got this pull-out. What happened with this, I decided not to use it. Yeah, it does make the table bigger, but somehow it just, things are on it, and it just, you bop it, and it just closes, and all your things fall off. So this is great. We thought it didn't work, but it was actually one of our wires that we brought. I suggest you bring at least 2 or 3 wires that have different connections. We all have different things. Of course, they need iPhone charger wires, but their power banks are different, and my phone is different. So these things really come in handy. I think I spent like $7 or $8. I don't know if you can find them here. I bought them at home. There's a light here. It's wonderful. There's 2 switches. I don't think I even played with. Oh, it gets lighter. Okay. All right. So there's that. I'm leaving the room again. There is something that I thought of. I think it was our 2nd or 3rd night here. We had the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I'm not sure if it was Ben & Jerry's or something else, or maybe the amount of ice cream that we gorged ourselves on, but at 1 a.m., I just had to explode that bathroom. And I did at 1 a.m. And it clogged. So, of course, you have 1 bathroom. This hotel staff, they're wonderful here. So I called the front desk and I asked them to send up a plunger. And I had a nice man come to the door about an hour later. There's a bathroom in the lobby. So it wasn't really, you know, a big, huge deal that we couldn't use the bathroom. I did stay up all night because I was worried. And then very early in the morning, I called down to the front desk, and a very nice man came about an hour later, with a plunger kind of concealed in a tube, which was nice that, a million people didn't have to see him, where he was going with a plunger. So he wanted to take care of it, and it's just so embarrassing. I managed to talk him into just giving me the plunger while he waited outside of our room. Took care of it in under a minute, thanked him, and I realized after I closed the door after thanking him, maybe I should have tipped him, I'm not sure. I think maybe I should have. I just was not in a great frame of mind at that point. So if that happens to you, don't worry. So I'm waiting for my kids now, and then we're gonna go over to Papa's. Maybe I'll take a little video of in there, or maybe not. You know what, I'll just say some more. Right down the street here is, I forget the name of it, but we went there. It's got license plates all over it. What is the name of it? Rusty Reel is here in the hotel. That's not Rusty Reel. It's something else. I wish I could remember, but that's the first restaurant down there. You walk past this sister property with the parking lot, and then the next thing you come across is, it's a very nice restaurant. They're wonderful in there. Something Reef? I don't know. It was good. The pina colada. You could just taste that coconut milk. It was wonderful. And then after that restaurant is Hot Tomato. We went there also. It's a little bit pricey. There was fettuccine Alfredo on the menu, and I think that was $18. You could substitute tortellini for an extra $3, and then also we added broccoli for another $3. So we had almost a $25 tortellini Alfredo with broccoli, and it was good. We ate it, but it was in liquid. It was in like milky liquid. It was not really a cream sauce. It definitely could have been better. We had a dinner salad, which was huge. We had the wonderful idea of sharing things here. There's only 3 of us. We really don't want to keep bringing leftovers back to the hotel that we may not eat. So it would just be a waste of money. I'll pause again. We're here at Papa's. There's usually 2 meats, a sausage and a bacon. There's always scrambled eggs. There seem to always be biscuits and gravy. There's always some form of potato. Sometimes there's French toast sticks, and sometimes there's pancakes. Any drinks you order come with the meal. The grits here are amazing. We also have buns you can put in the microwave. The coffee is really good. We can get coffee to go, where they also have lids for your juice. You can bring them back. We're staying at the Palms. This is the view from the balcony. This is the size of the balcony. 2 chairs and a table. Directly below is the pool that goes with our building. We like that pool better though, over there, and the lazy river. So we'll just start from here, and you got the chairs, you got all that, got the hot tubs. If you go to the left, that is the registration building where they have the slides. We haven't been there yet. After the registration building is the sailfish building. We haven't been over there. I don't know if they have a pool. I see cars. This is the beautiful view. It's about 8:30 in the morning now, so it's not too crowded at this time. And again, starting from us, then we have next door to the right is, well, we're at Palms, so that's the new courtyard property over there. And then after that is the Paradise building. I think that's where the pirate ship is down there. And then I think our property ends at that. And they got some games. It's just beautiful here. I don't know why we live in New Jersey when we could live here. This is a drainage ditch. I saw it on the website for the hotel. They have the beach webcam, and this looks different than it did the other days. It looked like an in-ground pool right there in the beach, but now it's kind of draining into the ocean, so it's yucky water when it looks like a pool. And people who don't know, let their kids run in there, I guess, until they realize they shouldn't be. So just so you know, it's really not for playing in or swimming in. It's usually full of water. Today it's not, but it's dirty, yucky water. Oh, look, someone wrote something. Heart my choo-choo? I have no idea what's going on over there. So that's the property, and it's wonderful here. Beautiful weather we're having. It's mid-August. I think today is the 15th. Yeah. And it rained overnight. It rained hard overnight. We missed it all. We heard about it from like 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. It just poured and poured. It's a little overcast right now, and it's supposed to be partly sunny today, as long as we don't get rain days that keep us in, because we want to be out here. And this pool is wonderful. This pool is the warmest between this and those over there. Those are a little cooler. I like the temperature of this one a lot. It's so pretty here. I don't want to leave.